So, I'm hoping to get unstuck um, on the investigation because I think I have an idea what I was missing, and I hope I was right, because there are two parts of my of Baker Street that I didn't visit. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Let me open my notebook. No documents. A notebook found at the crime scene with the initials J H M. There are following abbreviations inside: ASM, TY, BRS, OMTI, TK, Renault, Gent CPR, KKCO, LW, POT, QE. One second. Okay, let's keep investigating. Something will show up. Maybe something I missed here? Evidence required. All the same, let's go to Baker. What was the minor thing I didn't notice? When I figure it out, it will be like...
London and the surrounding area. It could be useful. Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire. My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Maybe talk to...
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
My archive. I can always consult with it if need.
Yeah, some could say I'm desperate. Actually, let me read about them. There are unidentified footprints left recently on a patch of wet earth at Woodman's Lee. They may have been left by the murderer. Perhaps I could find a pair of boots that would match them.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
These are the suspect's belongings. To my friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Can't believe it. I can't... I'm not saying anything. Not a word. Not a word. I knew it was a detail, and it was the bloody ring that I had already investigated. But when I clicked before, it always read as far as partner or friend. Friend, yes. I need to calm down because I got a little bit upset over it because but well, let's just go on. Now at least I know where to go. Baker Street. I need to find out who his father was, who the boy's father was. Maybe it's a revenge thing, or maybe the son is covering for the father. Everything is possible. Okay. See? Search for Dawson.
That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need.
It's
That is not the one I need.
The Siren. Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund bankrupt. Nelligan missing. The Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of company is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nelligan, one of the bankers, has since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht, preparing for departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanted both by the police and his creditors.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Finally, I have a document. Yeah. I'll go ask him about the ring. Wish me luck, Dr. Watson. Okay. Let's go. Let's talk to him.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress.
Could it be?
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
My gosh. Profile effective tobacco pouch.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Now I have to go see the logs. Really. See, I was thinking ahead. My mind was flying. Certainly right to learn not to put the horse, the carriage in front of the horse. Let us say it. Okay, let's go. Run, my beauty. Run. Run, Sherlock. Run. Oh, great joke. Okay.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Peter Carey, master. Charles Ellison, first mate. Henry Joy, second mate. James Lancaster, helmsman. Patrick Keynes, harpooner. Pablo Conventral, harpooner. Ned Land, harpooner. Wow, lots of harpooners. Joseph Walker, steward. John York, cook. Richard Lang, sailor. Simon Weeks, sailor. Isaac Page, sailor. Will Wright, sailor. Benjamin Tinsley, sailor. Matthew Granger, sailor. Rafe Talbot, sailor. Seth Fowler, sailor. Roger Fowler, sailor. Thomas Lawrence, sailor. Hugh Patton, sailor. Henry Shepherd, sailor.
Log notes for June. Nothing unusual.
Thursday, June 8th, light breeze through the day. Saw whale tail alongside at southeast. Just at night, 2 more ships in sight. Last 76:20 and latitude, not last, sorry. Latitude 76:20 and longitude 20:45. Wednesday, June 14th. Moderate wind from the east. Saw no whales today. Latitude blah 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 and longitude blah blah blah. Monday, June 19th. Light and variable wind. To the day. Saw other whaling ship for away for the blah blah blah. Saturday, June 24th. Strong wind from south. Will go to the north. Will go to the north. I thought it was Will as in William. But 1 year ago, there were a lot of whales. And latitude and longitude.
Log notes for July. Nothing special.
Light wind from the north to northeast. Saw 2 whales at northeast. Wednesday, July 6th, strong wind from the north all day, squally wind from northeast at night. Basically, a log for saw whale tail, moderate wind from the east, saw no whales today.
Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Okay. I think I know where I have to go. Let's go to Scotland. Okay. So I'm going to try to use that bond with the evidence, and hopefully I'll learn something from it.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Compare with certificate. Ha!
I wonder if these are connected.
8532.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
Oh. Oof. Okay, let's talk to the boy. We are here.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belong to my family, but I could not find them there.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
So, it wasn't the boy. He got there too late. Okay.
It's locked.
Oh, he's not here. I'll talk to her, see if I see what Mrs. Carey has to say. Okay. Let's go.
Who could do such a thing?
Yeah.
My poor husband.
Kind of wasted the trip. But okay. Let's go to Baker Street. He should be somewhere at Baker Street. If I had read that... Anyway. Doesn't matter. I don't know how many cases are in
Something
this game.
new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Wow.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Uh-oh. It's a lot of comings and goings in this game. Now, oh,
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lead noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
Sherlock wasn't very amused by that remark. He was like, uh-huh. Yeah, you're ahead of me. I'm just the best detective. Okay.
These are the suspect's belongings. Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5. The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to Baker Street. Maybe I can talk to him. Hold on.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
Let's do our magic. Plant remains. Gardener.
That's all for now.
Gardener. Baker Street first. Mrs. Carey was lying. She said she didn't have a gardener. Her husband's boots didn't. Okay, let's do some chemistry here.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay, hold on.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used.
Okay.
Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one. Third condition, color.
Okay.
First condition, second condition, orange reagent, third condition.
Okay, let's hear it again.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used.
Okay.
Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay, so blue.
First condition, all 7 reagents should. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Oh. I think I did something wrong here.
No, something isn't right. I
See?
need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Okay, let's do this again. Okay, the first is blue.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent. No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Okay. It has to begin with the blue. Okay, it starts with blue. has to start with blue. It doesn't mention the green one. I'm going to put this one. Blue again.
First condition. All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition. Orange reagent should be the 3rd one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition.
Maybe? Let's see. Time for the truth. Oh my gosh.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
Whew.
Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
Won't it erase everything? Oh, I have to click the button. Stupid.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
The letter C is from Hurtley. A position of the text was successfully recovered after chemical processing. I need to test the boots. So, let's go to Woodman's Lee. Continue. Liar. I bet she's lying. Lying to Sherlock Holmes. How dare she?
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Liam Hurtley's boots matched the footprints at Woodman's Lee, thus proving that he was there. Judith Carey denies that he was their gardener. Maybe I can talk to her. I'm here. Oh. I can.
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Liar.
Thank you, madam.
Liar. I don't know. Well, maybe she's not involved, but... Usually... Usually the wife or husband is to blame for their partner's murder, and she had a lot of reason for it. He was drunk, he probably beat her up. She was unhappy. She wouldn't mind get rid of him. And if she has anything to do with this Liam, I don't know. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Let's see. Oh gosh.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
That's a funny face from afar.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Boots match will kept garden.
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
Letter.
I did as you asked, and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well, you're a smart one. But it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley. That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
Actually, I'm going to take the... Let's go. Maybe if I talk to the witch, she'll tell me. Simply tell me. Why they don't just tell us? Then it wouldn't be a Sherlock Holmes game, I guess. This pain. get the truth. Goodness. Ah.
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
She's helping
Thank you,
me.
madam.
Maybe she's not a witch after all. Had a feeling we would use this. Oh, goodness.
Let's see what could be hidden here. Let us see what is in this box.
I don't know how I did it, but okay.
A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting.
Knew it. Let's read this. Liam, my dear, you have been so good to me at the time that I have known you. I cannot describe the feelings, but I suppose that they are sinful and no good can come from them. I fear what might happen. I fear going against God. I thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man with whom I have been bound by God. It is his divine will, and thus my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes my life a living hell, but bruises fate, and you must not worry for me. Okay, let's ask her about it. Nothing else for me here? Okay.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Okay. It gives him a motive. But still, it's not a final and closed case. Oh, now she's crying. I feel sorry for her. Oh well, what can be done? Nothing can be done. Sorry, ma'am.
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Okay. Died a week ago. John York.
This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch. Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. I suppose I cannot go dressed like this.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
See? Let's go. Okay, I think it's perfect.
Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch.
Okay. I think this is a good place to stop. I'll continue. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time.